and he strides among the treetops, and is taller than the trees, and his voice through all the garden is thunder sent to bring. What is it, Kemsit?
Chemos has returned, sir. He lost the trident. He says the Atlantean was headed for Troy. The battle there will not last much longer once he joins the Greeks.
The siege at Troy is already over.
That means the Greek armies will return soon, and the Olympian gods will no longer be distracted by the fighting.
Do you question me, Kemsit?
No. Everything is exactly as you said it would be. The fortress, the tunnel, Troy.
Giants and the genie, multiplex of wing and eye, whose strong obedience broke the sky. Send Chemos. I want to speak with him.
Yes, General.
And there we go. You can have the original voice acting in Age of Mythology Retold. Thank you to the person who made this. I am very, very grateful. I think a lot of people are very grateful. It's actually quite worse with the situation over here with the voice acting, because apparently, like, there's no regional voice acting for whatever reason. So we do have, like, there's mods that are apparently doing this, as far as I'm understanding it, with respect to it. But anyway, how do you install this? Well, you need to go to the website. Pretty simple. I think you need to go to the website. I'm not sure if you can just click this, but you just go to the website, to the mod's website. Maybe not. You log in with your Steam account. You go to the mod. I'll provide a link, or you can install the mod over here through the original voices mod. The fact that this is featured and considered also an essential mod is just like the middle finger from Microsoft. It's like, you couldn't be arsed to even introduce this option to begin with. I mean, I'm not even going to talk about how horrible the new voice acting is, or inconsistent in terms of its quality actually is, because it is very, very inconsistent in terms of that. But let's just experience more of this. Because yes, we do have more of this. Now, the line Kemsit says, it's actually cut voice acting from the original game.
That looked like Theris. It has been a long time since you sent him to the underworld, Arkantos. Fighting old battles again?
Yes. Old enemies. I still see them here.
You have won more battles for Atlantis than can be counted, faced opponents no other man dared fight.
That was long ago. Today, Atlantis' enemies live only in my dreams. I face feeble pirates now.
Is that what you believe, Atlantean? Atlantis still has enemies, and you are still the one who will face them.
Any who threaten my home or my family will soon have a place in my dreams.
These are enemies unlike the others, Arkantos. Do not let your guard down. Dark times are coming, and you are needed. Arkantos, awaken.
Admiral. Sir.
Yes?
We've sighted land on the horizon. We should reach Atlantis soon.
Excellent. It will be good to see my son Castor again.
That smirk. I'm sorry, that smirk.
You cannot ignore the omens, Arkantos. Lord Poseidon's displeasure is clear. We must help break the siege at Troy.
Troops we send now will be lucky to arrive before the fight is over. Even if they do, their only task will be to show the banner of Atlantis, not a task for an admiral.
It would shame Agamemnon if we sent one of your junior officers. He already complains that we do not pay enough attention to the Greek colonies. No, it must be you.
What in the name of... Castor, stay here!
Yeah, imagine that. That's... like, Arkantos awaken as a line, someone said it best. It isn't dialogue, it is an emotion. Or something along those lines. Unfortunately, it's not going to work for a tutorial, sadly enough. But let me just give you a comparison, like, of the quality of voice acting. Like, in this mythical battle, for instance, you have both the new Gargarensis and Ringaleaf. Just an idea. Right? We all know how horrible Gargarensis sounds, especially with his poems. But let me just skip this at the very end of this mythical battle and show you how it can actually sound when the actors care. Probably because they had more time for this. Okay,
Our resources are few, but Freyr watches over
Frail
us. Our
victory.
researchers take...
So, okay. Now, there's probably going to be some voice lines where it won't make sense in the new one because there's some changes, but still.
Look! The giants are fleeing into the hills! Not even they can oppose mighty Freyr!
A glorious victory indeed. Where is their one-eyed leader?
Where the grey seas glitter, and the sharp tides shift, and the sea folk labor, and the red sails lift. Your resistance is daring, but futile, Valkyrie. The Old One will destroy all in the end.
If your Old One is so deadly, he can come here himself. I grow tired of dealing with this pawn.
You meddle with powers you cannot possibly imagine. I will return, and when I do, you will wish you had stood aside.
Okay. And then, let me go to the mission where she is introduced in the original game. With her new voice acting, so I'm gonna have to disable the mod. Okay. Okay. That was easy enough. Okay, so this is the Fall of the Trident. Which one is it? Not Jackal. Stronghold, Old Friends. Okay. There's one. No, this one. Union.
Skuld, why did they...
Treachery!
You carry the banner of Volstagg, a giant who raids the people in this region. That is why they attacked you. It's an old trick. It's one of the ways Loki gets the Norsemen to fight one another.
Who are you?
She is Regenleaf, a servant of Odin. She's trying to stop Ragnarok. It was she who sent us to track Gargarensis.
That's right. And he is close. There are a few more clans in the next valley. If they still live, we might be able to convince them to join us.
We do not have much time.
Then we should go. You can leave the banner here.
I feel some people missed the point about, like, that banner comment that she gives her.
The trolls are attacking!
Alright, so let's quit here. I'll reinstall the mod and show you a key difference. Just how one line spoken in a different way makes such a significant difference.
Skuld, why did they...
Treachery!
You carry the banner of Volstagg, a giant who raids the people in this region. That is why they attacked you. It's an old trick. It's one of the ways Loki gets the Norsemen to fight one another.
Who are you?
She is Regenleaf, a servant of Odin. She's trying to stop Ragnarok. It was she who sent us to track Gargarensis.
That's right. And he is close. There are a few more clans in the next valley. If they still live, we might be able to convince them to join us.
We do not have much time.
Then we should go. You can leave the banner here.
Yeah. She's basically mocking Arkantos for being a dumbass over there.
Trolls are
Because he was. Oh, meet the old man in an Age of Gods that's just offering you a solution to your problems or some of your problems. But yeah. Well, I am glad for that. I think there are certainly some voices that are somewhat better in the new version, like Castor, who's kind of a clone of Arkantos, but like overall the voice acting much better in the original than the new one. So this is how you get it to work. There's some differences. I think like there might be some versions, like I think there would be a case for certain versions to come out that have a combination of that, but that you would have to go mission by mission by mission and see what works and what doesn't. Like even Arkantos, who is much improved, does have moments where he's really good in the new one, not as good as the original, but then there's moments where he's really bad. Anyway, that's all. Costin signing out. Stay tuned for more.